Now, I want make you see. You see the headline. Abia monarch raises the alarm over massive land acquisition by herdsmen in Obingwa. Now, as we read, you go understand. Say many communities they don't take over. Massive land acquisition. Now, listen. The traditional ruler, the traditional ruler of Okahia Autonomous Community in the Obingwa Local Government Council area of Abia State, Eze Oke Ananaba, has raised the alarm over what he described as the security threat. Security threat. He called it security threat. I hope nobody is in the room. No, nobody. You can join me and drop your own quota for here. So, insane a security threat posed by the massive land acquisition by suspected herdsmen in some communities in the area. He stated that the destruction of farm crops, possession of illegal arms like AK-47 rifle by the herders had aggravated tension in the rural community as the herdsmen threatened to kill the vigilantes and the farmers who challenged them. Are you getting the message? This is Abia State. This is happening in Abia State. They came in, they don't take land. Whether you say give them or whether you know say give them. We are not talking of Lopanta again. They now occupy Lopanta. They are now occupying other communities. And when they came, they come with their AK-47 and other sophisticated arms, according to the news. And if anybody threaten, if anybody talk, both the vigilante, you see why I'm telling you that even the vigilante are not there to save you. Vigilantes are not there to save anybody. Believe me, vigilantes are not there to save anybody, be anybody. Vigilante wey carry pump action no go confront these people. One. Secondly, the instructions given to the vigilantes from Ebubagu to all of them is these people called Fulanese should not be attacked in any form. Even when they attack you, don't repel, don't attack back, only retreat. Are you hearing the hearing? Okay. Ananaba raised the alarm during a sensitization visit town hall meeting by the officials of the Greater Aba Development Authority, GADA, in his community. He expressed concern that the suspected herders have already acquired over 5,000 plots of land in strategic border communities such as Mboku, Umu Anono, near the boundary of Akwa Ibom State and the Apa Mbato community behind the National Institute of Nigeria Language, Nini Nan, Ovum Aba. Now, you see the waiting that they do. When they come, they go for boundaries where they for community. Now they have acquired their land and they establish their settlement to between Abia and the Akwa Ibom. Message very clear. They are now one leg in Abia, one leg in Akwa Ibom. And as they did there now, waiting they do. They go there parasite everywhere. You know parasite now. They parasite everywhere. They enter. the mobala, the chinch, the chinchilize, the dandalize everywhere. They do like a sand. Do you know them? Once they don't get a place, bam, all they need is just even if now where to put one leg, the next one they go get how 1 million of them go put leg. So now you see the way they enter Bandre, Agwaibom, and this one. And the Sonny Akbarawa is there trying to fake himself that to go 247 is his problem. And you go 247, we end you. Ugo 247, Sonny Akbarawa, Ugo 247 is your end. Ugo 247 has ended you. Anompam. Listen, he said, the traditional ruler continue. He said, we are concerned that the suspected headers have already acquired over 5,000 plots of land in strategic border communities such as Mboko Umuanono near the border of Akwa Ibom State and the Akpa Mbato community behind the National Institute of Nigerian Language School of Aba. There are other massive land acquisition in other communities in Obingwa local government area and environ. There are other massive land acquisition. No be one place. Are you getting the message? No be for one place. It's not in one place. Other massive. Other massive. That means when you see Alex Yoti not fighting, not saying anything, I want you to hey, SN1, how you dey? Long time. Welcome. Chicks, I greet you. I want to make you understand that they are the same way you see they are doing it in Aba, is the same way they are doing it. The same way they are doing it in Abia, they are doing it in Imo, they are doing it in Omambala, they are doing it in Enugu, they are doing it in Delta, they are doing it in Edo, they are doing it in Benue, they are doing it in Plateau, they are doing it in Bayelsa, they are doing it in Rivers, they are doing it in Cross River. I want you to know that the only reason why they stopped Simon Ekpa is because Simon said something. He said, I am the one stopping them. When you see them fighting to stop me, is because I am their full stop. So they are trying to remove me just to get at you. And we know even me, I don't understand when he talk, when he made that statement. Until they carry Simon come off for road. They under one month, they begin to do operation where they say they won't wipe out everybody. Under 1 month. Under 1 month. They want to wipe out the whole people. They are taking over at the same time. They are wiping us out. They are taking over. They are cleansing us. They are taking over. Immediately. And yet, somebody sitting somewhere is telling you that to go 247 is the reason why Biafra has not come. You know, wake up. You know, open your eyes like waiting be that our brother name Sabinus. When he want to do, you go open the eye like this, make it see and well. You know, open your eye well, make you look. Waiting be the problem. Yeah, the thing you say na me be the problem. Na me says Simon Ekpa. Na me says Simon Ekpa. Listen.
I want you to understand, it is only in Biafran land that people are not running away.
This was before they kidnapped him. Before they called him in for questioning. This before they called him in for questioning. They want him out of the way just because Biafra land has not been available or possible for them to enter. But to see now, under 5 months, that they have been able to stop him, see what they have done. They have taken over everywhere and they are taking over with speed. In Abia State, they have opened up. In Imo State, they have not opened up. In Anambra, they never tell you. Enugu, they say they don't fight it to take over Enugu since with the boy. Bayelsa, those ones, nobody they give. This one now, Enugu come out to tell you, we show you how much damage has been done, how much land these people have taken over. Hey, thank you so much, Ezife, Ezenwa. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So listen to our PM again. Listen.
I want you to understand, it is only in Biafra land that people are not running away from their ancestral land in the
Then,
entire Nigeria. In Yoruba land, people are fleeing the ancestral land. In the northeast, northwest, middle belt, people are fleeing from the ancestral land. It is only in Biafra land, and the government of Biafra made it possible. But you know what? They would like you to believe that Simon Ekpa is the cause of insecurity. No, I am the solution, and the only way they can get to you is by kicking me out of the way, which is not possible. I have come. After I'm done with Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know the importance of freedom and what I'm doing today in 5 years to come. Thank you.
You get the message? Why they want to stop him. So when you think they stopped him because of the, and you see the fools jubilating, hey, Simon, they are writing me messages. If you see my phone, this phone here, if you see the message, sometimes if they reach 10,000, I go delete all of them, start again. They go, they mock me. They don't arrest Simon Ekpa. You now you be the next person. There you go, terrorists. I say, look at them. What did Simon Ekpa do to you? Today, you see the kind of news we are getting. The same thing they did to Simon Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu must die. He must die. You know, go wake up. You don't enter Simon. Ask yourself, these people that are against freedom, against Nnamdi Kanu, against Simon Ekpa, ask yourself, ever since Nnamdi Kanu was taken out of the way, Simon Ekpa stopped. How far? How far? How far have you been able to curb the insecurity? How far have the debt reduced? Did it reduce? Before they called in our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa for questioning, tell yourself the truth. Were there acquisition of lands by the Fulanese in Igbo land? They can have good also in Igbo land. Were there anything like that? But today you see the red, the red with which they are taking over. You see the red? Speed. Speed. With the speed. With the speed. Now, let me continue reading. There are other massive land acquisition in other communities in Obingwa, local government, and the environ. That means many places has been taken. This land acquisition pose serious security threat and it could be used as operational base for violence attack on residents. We don't know the reason behind the acquisition of this massive land area in most communities in Obingwa. And I want you to know that the same time they are acquiring the land in Obingwa, Abia, in and other places, they are doing so in Imo. I will show you of Nosonkwa again so you will understand. The monarch disclosed that traditional rulers in the area had petitioned the Abia state government over ongoing land transactions several times. Several times. He said several times, two times, but lamented that nothing had been done to check the ugly trend. You see, when I sit here and tell you that when these terrorists go to attack you, nobody is coming to save you unless you save yourself. They say, hey, government, come on. They say several times, they have called on government. Come on, some people that take over our land, they not come. If you call government, come in Abia, we know the talk of Benue. I tell you that the strategy is the same. The same way they operated in Benue, the same way they operated in Jos, in Plateau, in Niger, is the same way they are going to be operating in your papa house. You say they no fit. You say they no born them well. No be what you talk. Don't worry. Are you seeing it? You say you get security. They no get security vigilante for Abia. They no get them. He said that their security has been warned by the headers. If you try, we go wipe you out. So the security do what? Bim. They carry their tail like a dog, put in between their two legs, go hide. You can't attack them. You no fit. Are you seeing the truth? Listen, they don't tell governor, they don't write governor, they don't write their chairman, they don't write their their representative, their senator, their speaker. No response. No response. Traditional ruler in Obingwa local government have petitioned the Abia state government to halt the ongoing land transaction, but our effort have been ignored. The effort has been ignored. This continues to threaten the people and the raising fear of impending violence. Traditional rulers are the people, are the rural community. The government should give urgent attention to any report from us because we feel the pain. We are the eye of the government in our community. He called he called on Governor Alex Oti to investigate the trend of massive land acquisition in Obingwa Council to prevent a repeat of the bandit and the herdsmen violence attack in indigenous people's community as being witnessed in Benue and Plateau State, which have resulted in loss lives and displacement of villagers. Some of the people who spoke at the town hall meeting alleged that some traditional rulers in the area are behind the massive acquisition of land by herders and urged the government to stop the practice of registering massive land in the community without investigating the use. There is no way for a massive land of up to 1,000 plots will be acquired by anybody in the rural community without the traditional ruler being aware of it. It is not possible the leadership of traditional ruler must also check themselves and they report the bad and the suspected ones among them to the government. Story. I want you to know they are the ones encouraging themselves. Make we, the traditional rulers, try and look into if there is anybody we feel that is evil, make we report them to government. Meanwhile, government have not responded to tell them that this or that is the problem. I want you to understand. Government have not responded to tell them that this or that is the problem. Listen, oh, but the problem is that it is still the state ministry of land that will register and give approval to this massive question of land without proper check on why an individual or group is acquiring over 1,000 plots at a time in a rural community. Let the government do the proper thing. We need peace, not insecurity in Abia. Now, I want you to understand that the community people, they made mention that this is the same thing that happened and how it started in Benue, in Kaduna, in Plateau, in other places. They know what is coming. And some people are still seeing Ugo 247, Simon Ekpa, Nnamdi Kanu as their enemy. Casey Becker, you are welcome.